Hello everyone, I know it's been a while since I've made a video or posted anything, but I thought I'd kick it off right with my 2022 clone army, with LEGO producing more clone sets or sets with clones in it. Usually that's when I bring back the clone army if it's not a continuous year with more clone sets. I believe I took a break in 2021. I did one in 2020, and there's been some changes. I actually can't remember what my last army was at. I want to say it was close to 800, whether it was just above or just below. But this year, as you take a look, we're back with just as many. Unfortunately, not too many you can see there of the newest clone trooper, but that's all right. There are 926 clones here. Pretty excited. A variety of LEGO official and custom designed by either myself using paint back in the old days, so I have a couple really old customs, some LEGO Purist customs, and as well as the good old Clone Army customs. So I have my laptop right here to my right, and we'll just go ahead and we'll kind of just slowly walk through the numbers and the quantities. So like I said, there's 926 total, and you'll actually probably see if we do have a Clone Army next year, I'll be making some changes. I won't be selling some off, but I've decided to kind of break certain troops into units or turn them into other troopers based on printing and updates that can easily be done. So let's go ahead and get started. We have two commanders and two captains down here. I'm calling these my Episode 1 clone troopers. We have 4 lieutenants, or my bad, 5 lieutenants, and then 6 sergeants. We have 28 of the, I believe, 20, let me check, 2013. Yeah, so these are the ones that don't have the leg printing, where these guys do. I believe like 2015, 2016, these came out. So these ones, exact same print minus the leg printing. And this is one of those changes that'll be coming later, where these guys will probably end up being turned into these guys. And then I have 4 of the new clone commanders and 8 of the new clone troopers. I planned on getting more. Unfortunately, this set sells out really quick, as many people know. So it's just that I haven't been able to get my hands on it, but I wanted to have a few for the army. And then I have 75. Sorry, I should have memorized this a little better, and there's no better spot to put my laptop. But then I have 75 of these clone troopers right here, which is pretty nice. It's a good size army. Like I said, I think when I swap these ones over to those, it'll look better. Alright, so now we have Commander Fox, Captain Rex, and I guess I put Commander Gree somewhere else. Then I have, I believe, 106 or 104. Let me look. 104, yes. 104 of the Clone Wars clone troopers. Along with 18 Horn Company troopers that go down the middle. 20 Bomb Squad. 6 clone pilots. And 16 gunners. So that's pretty nice. I think it actually came out pretty well. Then we'll hop back up front here. So we got 20 regular ARF troopers and 14 Rancor ARF troopers, along with 5 ARC trooper hammers with various gear attachments. I have 8 of what I'm calling my Recon Ranger unit. These are some of the only custom units that actually aren't put off to the side of customs. Many years ago, when I first kind of got into LEGO, Chris Production Studios, his I believe Cardia mock series was going on, and these were some of the troopers he was using. And I went ahead and I kind of updated them with the Clone Army Customs range backpacks in tan. So yeah, then we're gonna hop up front here. Of course, we got the man himself, Captain Rex, leading the Clone Wars 501st Troopers. That's how I have them subdivided up. And I have, let's see, a total of... Where'd it go? 21 of these guys. I got 4 of the pilots. I actually got 1 last minute, so he's kind of crammed in there. That's why it doesn't fit well. 4 of the pilots. 17 of the yellow 212 troopers. I know a lot of people don't care for these guys. I actually really like these troopers. I got 8 Wolfpack. Oh, did I mess that number up? I might have messed that number up. Hang on. Nope, 20 212 troopers. My bad. I knew I counted that wrong. 20 212 troopers, 8 Wolfpack, and then, where is it? Nope, maybe not. I apologize. This was set up nice and smooth, and it's not going nice and smooth at all. No, I was right. Yep. 14 of these guys, 8 of these guys, and then 15 the shock troopers. So the story behind the shock troopers is some guy got out of Lego and he probably donated about 8 of them to me. So I was just someone I knew, and they passed them over. We'll jump back over here real quick because I know I missed the Commander Cody, Commander Wolf, and Commander Gree. So we got those guys there. Wolf's got 2 regular Wolfpack troopers, and then I have a 212th trooper and a 41st trooper. Like I said, after I got 100 of the regular Clone Wars clones troopers, I wanted to go ahead and kind of add some custom units, or that's what I'd like to do as I get more, if I get more. So I'll probably see more like these 212 and 41st, probably some 501st as well. But those are kind of the ones I went with first, just for the fun of it, to have something a little different in the Army. If we jump back up front here, we have 20 of the regular clone, or Phase 2 clone troopers from, I believe, 2013, and 6 of the clone gunners. Also, one of my probably favorite figures is these nice the newer Phase 2 gunners. They look real nice, real clean, really good. So we have 22 12th troopers and 14 airborne. 14, that doesn't seem right. 24 airborne troopers, there we go. 24 of the airborne troopers. Then we move up front, we got Commander Gree leading the 41st Elite in Phase 2, which puts us at 17 and 17 actually. So I forgot this one's like even. I think the Geonosis guys are too. So there's 17 of the regular Phase 2, and then 17 of the Scout Troopers, with one of them being the 2007 variant. Then we got 8 of the 91st Recon, the newer version. Jumping back up front to the Geonosis Troopers, we got 16 of the regular and 16 of the airborne. We got 7 of the older, I want to say 2007, 2008 regular Phase 2 troopers. We got 7 of the shock troopers, 6 of the 327. For whatever reason, I can never remember those, but 327 Sky Corps. We got 6 of those guys, and 1 Phase 2 91st. We also got 6 of the Phase 2 pilots, and then a total of 5 of these open-helmeted pilots, open-faced pilots, whatever you want to call them, or Episode 3 pilots, I guess that's a good way to put it. I believe 3 of them up front are Captain Jag, yes. And I think I miscounted. So I might only have 925, because in my count it says I have 6 of these guys, of the Episode 3 pilots, but obviously I only have 5, 3 of them being Jag. So we're going to hop back up front. We have our new 501st. I equipped mine with all the blue arms. I know some people have gone through and added in the black belt. I haven't noticed that much of a difference with it. So I left it, and B, I just don't want the hassle of getting all those parts in. So let's see, I have a total of 50 of these, of the newest 501st Troopers from the 501st Trooper Battle Pack, along with 17 of the Jet Troopers. I might round that up to 20 in the future. I've been trying to round these all up into groups of like 5, so you can have squads of each. Then we jump back up front. I should have 37 of the 332nd Troopers. Now we have here a division of two types of kind of Lego Purist troopers. I kind of did a Lego Purist unarmored clone trooper, and then a Lego Purist kind of like officer on a naval ship, since they got like the silver belts. I do actually plan to get rid of these guys in the future, so but I figured I'd include them on this one. Of course, we got the Bad Batch. We got Rex and the gang from Rebels. I did include any clones that either remained loyal to the Republic post the Clone Wars, so like Wolf, Rex, and Gregor. And that's why you'll notice I don't have the Imperial crosshairs in there in this video. If you think next Clone Army I should include them in the Clone Army and not just the Imperial Army, let me know. But that's what I've kind of decided to do this time around. Let me know if you think differently. I got one more clone gunner without a head. I have two more Phase 1 or Clone Wars Commander Greaves and one Phase 2 Commander Gree. Now if we continue back, I think I have a total let me check my records. So I have a total of 137 Clone Army Customs figures. And that's pure Clone Army Customs figures, not the mixed figures you'll kind of see over here. So I'm just going to kind of take you over generally what I have. I'm not going to break them down individually. I haven't broken down on my laptop, but I'll kind of just take you through the groups and we'll go from there. So I have the 501st. The 501st is going to just consider everyone we know, along with a few customs. So we have like the experimental ARC Trooper Echo you can see in there. You can see a kind of commander or captain version of Eppo. You got the other version of Echo from the Bad Batch series, and they got these two guys in the back corner. So I have a idea for a video, and it was kind of one of these like, okay, if Ridge and Sterling survived the Siege of Mandalore and the Maul of Darth Maul, I guess. So I have kind of these two kind of, if they were to get rid of the standard trooper armor of the 501st and have their own. So we have Ridge on the left and Sterling on the right. And then you have Clone Army Customs Denal, if he made it a little longer, if Cad Bane didn't kill him. And then if Tuck became an ARC Trooper, I did a version of him as well. Those are only using CAC parts, hence some limited design choices on a couple of those guys. Then we have Cody, which just consists of Waxer, Boyle, and then Waxer and Boyle in ARC Trooper armor for Geonosis, as well as Gregor, and then a recon character here. I'm going to end up calling him Bravo, I think, if I use him in anything. And then, of course, Cody. We have Commander Wolf with Comet, Sinker, and Boost. Not in that order, of course, but there the three are. We have our Coruscant Guard members, Commander Fox, Commander Thorn, and Sergeant Hound. I believe it's Commander Trauma, or is it Captain Trauma? I just have it labeled in here as the Trauma unit. So them, I got the officer as well as two of the troopers, Commander Bly and three of his troopers, Commander Jet and three flame troopers. Jump back up front. We got Camino and Security. We got Doom Unit. You got what would be the 332nd Legion, if they became a Legion and not a company. I also have these orange or dark orange 501st Troopers. I kind of used them as a small squad within the 332nd Legion if I ever do a mock with them. I have a couple more named characters like Blitz, Scorch, Fordo, Bakara, and I believe that's Clone Pilot Tag. Of course, we got the members of Bad Batch here, and we do have Crosshairs. We have Scuba versions of Echo 5's Waxer and Boyle. Then if we come over here, we have Bomb Squad in Phase 2. We have some Camo ARF Troopers, some Red Airborne Troopers, Purple and Pink 501st Troopers, and then a range of custom figures or characters that I've made using Clone Army Customs parts, including my custom ARC Troopers, Crossfire, and Signs. Then we'll come up here. The last of the Clone Army Customs pure official that aren't mixed between Lego and that is what I call my Cobalt Squadron. I got 4 clone troopers here up front, as well as, oh, I guess I lied, and a set of comms 501st troopers right here as well. Behind them, I have some custom mixed with Lego, mixed with Clone Army Customs 501st Snowtroopers. I have a set of the Bad Batch using CAC weapons and gear, but using the Lego bodies. Kind of same thing here with Rex. Actually, except for the one Rex, though. I think the one Rex just uses a different head, but I just threw him over here because the other Rex is over here. I got a couple troopers here that just have Lego bodies and Clone Army custom helmets. Then behind them we have some Lego Pure Custom. Sorry, I'm trying to remember everything as I go through it and glancing back at my laptop. So we got a couple of these guys, Lego Pure Customs. Most of them are Rex. You have your Onderon Rex, your Zangirian Slave Arc Rex. You got a custom Gregor trying to escape the Empire. Then you got Endor Rex, which I know is kind of controversial. And then I did a version of Wolf if he kind of came to the rebellion. You know, Rex got rid of his old armor and kind of took a rebel uniform look. I did something for Wolf. And then I got 2 other clone captains and commanders back there. You've seen the one before, I believe, in 1 or 2 builds. And then I got these painted customs. Now, I was very hesitant to add these in, as I really don't care for these anymore, and I will probably never use these ever. These are just some stuff from back in the day, fun to bring up. They are clone troopers, they are clone characters, and they do count towards the clone army. So we got just general characters, a couple known characters up front. You got a couple of other known characters in back. And then we have the Domino Squad. I didn't include these guys with the part Lego, part CAC, because I did end up painting over the CAC helmet, because it's actually a light gray and not a white. So that's all 926. So I want to check something real quick. I'm going to try to keep you guys pointed at the army while I check something. Let's see. Yeah, so I believe yeah, so I should actually only have 925 troopers because I did miscount the one set of pilots like I thought I did. So these are all the troopers. As you can see, there's no sets here. They're all on the shelves or somewhere else. I'm cutting this video into 2 parts because I thought it's going to look cleaner if I set the army up and then the sets up separately than try to put it all together and cram it in some crappy looking room. So for right now, here's the army, and in a couple seconds we're going to go ahead and take a look at all the sets. We'll see you there. Now that we've gone over all the clones, we'll go over the sets, and that'll be it for the clone army. So, we're just going to start from one side, probably loop around the back, and then come back to the stuff in the front. But I got 2 AT-TE walkers from 2008, an AT-AP, a turbo tank, 3 swamp speeders, one of them being the microfighter, 2 of the, I believe they're AV-7 cannons, 2 of the fighter tanks, 1 of the Clone Wars Y-Wings, the V-19 Torrent, which is actually one of my first Star Wars Lego sets, actually. So that's kind of cool, it's still here. The police gunship, the attack shuttle, or just Republic shuttle, 2 Republic gunships. I got 3 of the original, or the 2007 Battle Pack Bark Speeder, the Bad Batch shuttle, and 2 Z95 Headhunters. Also got 2 of the Bark Speeders with sidecars, 3 of the Freako Speeders, 1 of the cannons from the Battle Pack with the ARC Troopers. I got 3 of these, what I'm going to call the Clone Forward Operating Bases. One's a custom one that I found instructions for on YouTube. Then you got 1 of the latest versions, and 1 from the, I believe I want to say around 2013. I'm not 100% sure. I got 3 set or Battle Pack ATRTs. I got the one from 2008, the Geonosis one, as well as the 501st Battle Pack one. And I got 4 of these smaller ATRTs. 2 of them come from the turbo tanks, 1 from the most recent, 1 from the one I actually have at this time, and then 2 of them are custom built using this one right here from that turbo tank as a rough template. And then now, last of it, I have all these speeders. So as you can see, I actually have 8 of these Seleucami speeders, or the mark speeders from the Seleucami set, which I'm going to end up keeping these as my main speeders I'm going to use, make some modifications, I'm going to use those. I got 4 of what I'm calling these Battle Pack speeders. Now one's not from the Battle Pack, one's actually from the Droid Heavy Cannon set in dark red. The ones that came in the Battle Packs have the green. And then I have 6 of the 501st speeders from the 501st Battle Pack. These I might actually condense down, make them smaller, a little bit more their size, or I'm just going to go ahead and only use these designs here further in the future. But they're still nice to have in the clone army, so to speak. So in total, that's actually 57 sets, or 57 vehicles. I know a couple of them being custom builds, so might not exactly qualify as sets. But obviously that was a lot quicker to go through than before the clones. And I know in previous videos, I think I've had upwards of 80 to 100 sets. Just thinning out the collection, getting rid of a lot of the battle pack type stuff that I don't use or whatever, but I keep making sure I at least have 1 of each set. But that's it. And that's going to be it for this year's Clone Army for 2022. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you think of the 2-part segment, and if you think if I do Clone Armies in the future, if I should continue to do the sets as well, because this is probably the format I'm going to do. Figures, record, take it down, set up the sets as you see here, and record that kind of in 2 separate sections, just because I think filming in the room is going to be nicer than trying to capture everything in one shot in a bad area or a room that's not as well controlled. Otherwise, I want to thank you all for watching. Please like the video if you enjoyed it. Comment below your thoughts. Consider subscribing, and I will see you in my next video.